Hi, it's Rhoda, and welcome to day 10 of our 10-day meditation caravan. So happy that you are here with me. I am sort of out and about, so I decided to just record this outside. And in this video, I was going back and forth a lot about what I wanted to say in this. I want to make this as simple as possible because I want this to be easy, and effortless to implement into your daily life. But I want to share a few tips on how to get a consistent and enjoyable meditation practice going. It's so important that it's enjoyable. If it's not enjoyable, it is not going to be consistent. You are going to dread it, okay? So let's see. I want to start off by saying that number one, you got to pick a time of day that is good for you. For me, it's morning when I wake up, and it's the nighttime before I go to bed. Those times for me are so good. And I really feel like I'm in the zone of my meditation and going really deep, especially in the morning. I highly recommend, if you can, if it works for your lifestyle, highly recommend starting the day off with meditation. When you do that, you set yourself up for crazy success. You just energetically are just putting yourself at a higher vibration, and really like sort of surrounding yourself by this very positive, protective bubble that just keeps you safe and blissful and peaceful for the day. Even as there is chaos and craziness going around you, you have that bubble, you have that core. Really great. It's so great to start the day off with meditation. So if you can, if it works for your lifestyle, if it feels good to you, highly recommend that. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I found it's really important for me to write it down. All right, if you have a calendar, day planner, even if you have like a little post-it note, write down, meditate at, whatever time it's going to be. Schedule it. Okay, something magical happens when we actually set it down. It becomes something that we really take seriously, and you have a higher, there's a higher percent chance that you will actually do the meditation the next day if you write it down. So, highly recommend that. Put it down in a calendar, put it down someplace you can see. If it's a sticky note that you need by your bed, so when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh yeah, meditate. Okay, I'll do that right now. Whatever is going to work for you, figure it out and do it. All right. Number three is to, in this whole experience, I've been showing you new ways to meditate. So we've been using sound. We've been chanting, singing, dancing, with manifestation, playing around with that, using the breath, using the movement. So there are so many things that you can do to bring meditation into your life. It doesn't just require sitting there in stillness, for an hour or something like that. All it takes is just really being in your body, really being present, really being committed, and being aware and being in the moment, and using the tools that I gave you. So highly recommend going back over the week and a half and just looking and seeing what worked for you, what you loved, what you got a lot out of, and building that and using that into your meditation routine. I also want to say it's really important to let your body guide you, let what you need for that day really guide you. Some people might like the consistency of, okay, this is the one thing that I'm doing every day, and that's great. Okay, if that works for you, if it gets you motivated, makes you do it, that's awesome. For me, it really doesn't. I have to sort of, when I show up to meditate, it's kind of like checking in with myself and seeing what I need. And all of us are flowing through different emotions, different cycles, different things are happening in our lives. So it's really important that you tune into that and tune into what your body needs at any given time. All right. So highly recommend, just sort of seeing what works for you, taking whatever tools you need, and if your lifestyle is set up in a way that you just cannot find the time to set aside to meditate, it's okay. I got you covered, because meditation is a practice anyhow that should be taken out into your daily life, that should be lived. among, the interactions, your social interactions, in your creative work and all of that. So I highly encourage you, whether or not you do have time to formally sit down or dance or whatever and make it a practice, I highly encourage you to look for places where you can bring meditation into your life every day. Okay. I want to kind of give you a little homework assignment to get the ball rolling on that. I would like you, the next time you are with somebody, you're having a conversation, whether it's face to face or on the phone, I would really like you to bring meditation, that art of mindfulness, into your conversation. Okay, so what does that mean? That means not doing anything else while you're having the conversation. Okay, so not scrolling through your phone, not responding to texts, not planning out your to-do list in your head for later that day or the next day or whatever. Not organizing anything, while you're talking to somebody. Just really showing up with all of yourself, being there with your entire presence. As that person speaks to you, kind of just imagining your every cell receiving, being receptive, and taking in every word. Truly being there with all of yourself and listening, okay? Really listening, not just phoning it in, but listening, really, really receiving every word. And then when it's your turn to talk, again, really giving of yourself completely, and not just going through the motions and just blah, 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 saying what you think you should say or whatever it is, but really speaking from here, from this place, from a very peaceful and loving and centered place, and giving all of yourself to the moment and to that person you're speaking with, really feeling that energy that happens when that true deep connection happens. You'll feel that line of energy and it'll be really potent. This is a really powerful practice. So I suggest that you start here in terms of bringing meditation out into your life. I suggest you start by bringing it into your interactions with people. If you find that you are not having many interactions daily, make it a point to, all right? Because, in this world where, we have our computers and our social media, we have our phones and all of that, sometimes it's hard, because we spend so much time texting and sitting at our computers like this, communicating. So really, if that's you and you do need to have more interactions like face-to-face or even on the phone if you can't manage face-to-face right now, then yes, do it. Seek it out, make it happen. Practice mindfulness, practice meditation while you are doing it, and it's going to get easier over time, I guarantee it. So yes, that is the homework, and those are my tips that I wanted to share. I really hope you enjoyed our 10-day journey together. I'm so grateful that you were a part of this with me. I'm sad to be ending this, but please know that it was really hard. It was really hard to come up with these 10 days because there's so much, that I just have so much that I want to share, that I want to give you, that I just want to give you tools, just to navigate, this crazy world. I still have so much. So I'm still going to be sharing more, in the days to come, in the weeks to come. So be on the lookout, okay? Be on the lookout. And I'm here to support you. So leave me a comment below. Let me know how this whole experience was for you. Let me know also, if you want, what you're going to do to start implementing meditation into your daily life and to make it enjoyable for you. Oh, and I just want to say another thing, okay? Stuff's going to happen, all right? Life's going to happen. That is a given, okay? So don't beat yourself up if you miss your practice, if you miss meditating, if maybe you went through the day and you weren't feeling really aware and really present at all, so there was no opportunity. Don't worry about it. That happens, all right? That happens to all of us. We are not perfect, okay? It's not about being perfect. It's really just about just having that intention, and showing up and allowing that flexibility to happen, okay? So if that happens and you're not feeling it or you run out of time or whatever, it's okay. There's always tomorrow. Too many people get caught up in, these terrible cycles where they want to start something and then they miss a couple days and then they're like, I can't do this, I'm no good, blah, 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 and then they don't do it anymore. Don't let that be you, all right? Don't let that be you. Okay, so if you fall off for a day or two, that's okay. That's all right. Just start again the next day. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much, you guys. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions or you need any support. I'm here. I will see you next time. Okay, bye.